Okay, why is this hard? To lift. Like, physically. No, I think I have to undo this first. Okay, and then. And then. Yay. I blame Lindsay for this. Well, yeah. This is all her fault. This came about a few months ago when on Twitter one day I decided I was going to write me own romance novel. Only it was going to be, only it leading to, since there was twilight with everything. And this is a really not surprising thing in young adult literature right now. The fact that there's the next big thing, it's twilight with witches. And I saw several twilight with angels. Fallen angels. They always fallen. Twilight with fairies, right. Twilight with fairies. I am waiting for twilight with Loch Ness monsters. I definitely saw twilight with werewolves. Like, where the werewolves were where the werewolves were where the were the vampires. But the thing is, it's many flavors of the same story in different gimmicky paranormal and some different Ah, you. So I feel like what we've learned from this explosion of romance novels and their popularity is that you gotta have a gimmick, and we want it. We want it. So what is 50 Shades of Green? We are crowdsourcing the next worst blockbuster paranormal romance novel and you gonna help. I mean, we could probably do it without you, but what would be the fun in that? We could, but what would be probably the we will do it more without why Because if we gotta do this for the shits and giggles of it, we wanna document it. We want to see what it takes to write the next Twilight. And it doesn't have to be Twilight with aliens. But I want it to be Twilight. I want it to be Twilight. I want Twilight with aliens, but if the crowd wills it so and we find a better idea, then... But this is the point of this. We want to go on a journey of self-discovery in the Lovecraftian sense, and we want you to come with us, and we want you to be our guides. Journey to the belly of the beast. This is absolutely going to be a collaborative process. You, the viewer, gets to vote on what we redoing and how we redoing it. So I feel like this is a good way for us to celebrate our love of books by imitating books that we hate. So how's this gonna work? The goal here is to actually crowdsource with the help of writers like you an actual book, which we will then actually shop around to agents and actually get rejected and then probably actually self-publish. But you know, it's gonna be. So you can see the fruits of your labor. Yeah, we gonna see the fruits of our labor. The goal is not to make a deliberately bad book. The goal is to make a book that will sell in a bad way, if that makes sense. That doesn't mean it can't be funny, though. No, it can actually be ridiculous and hilarious, but you have to believe it. You have to believe in the book itself. The badness will be organic. I feel like crowdsourcing is just as viable a method of writing than, say, publishing your fan fiction with search to replace names. For the next few weeks, we're going to talk about different topics within the romance genre that has taken over the world, and these books that are so inexplicably popular. We'll definitely be discussing things like why the characters are as they are. Plot. What plot? Genre. Life begins at man. Life begins at man. Mousy, woefully pale. Thin me. Woefully skinny me. My porcelain skin makes me strange to others. You can really divvy this process up into 3 parts. Part 1 is the discussion. Part 2 is the actual writing. And then Part 3 is going to be the road to what is probably going to be self-publication. But it's the journey that is important. We'll definitely be trying to sell this. So we're going to start on this next week, where we are going to talk about genre. We're going to make some decisions. What is our gimmick? What is our genre? And that's where you all come in. We're going to have all sorts of experimental ways for people to interact. It's called Twitter. It's experimental. The tweet. So you can, of course, leave comments on our website at Apocalypse.com and on our blip page, 50 Shades of Green. You can also tweet at us at Apocalypse, or if you want to find my old Twitter that I will probably revive for this project. Sexy Alien Book, which is exactly what it sounds like. And we will start making our decisions. And we will make a terrible awesome or awesomely terrible project. And remember, the road to madness is only fun when you bring a friend down with you. And alcohol. And alcohol. Or weed.